Hi, this is Chris, and on this installment of Sci-Fi Review, we're going to be talking about Wonder Woman 1984. Stay tuned. So on Christmas Day, Warner Bros. And DC decided that they're going to drop Wonder Woman 1984 into theaters and to streaming service HBO Max. Now that's simultaneously excellent and simultaneously bad for lots of different reasons, but it allowed me to watch the movie at home, and so here we are. So director Patty Jenkins' first Wonder Woman movie, I actually kind of enjoyed. It wasn't spectacular, it wasn't, it wasn't on the level I was hoping it would be, but it still wasn't bad. Wonder Woman 1984, though, I don't even think it tried to. It just was like okay, we have to make a sequel, so let's just do this and get over with. So this movie starts out with a young Diana Prince as, little kid at some, I don't know, they're doing some big Quidditch competition at the Amazon beach, I guess. I don't know. Amazon Prime tournament. I don't know what the heck you call it. And she's this little kid going up against all these, coming of age warriors. She's obviously at a disadvantage, right? So she takes short way out. Oh, she gets disqualified by her coach, cousin, mom, queen, whatever it is. I don't remember exactly. That's how much I really care about it. And we learn through how did Deadpool put it?
A huge steaming ball of foreshadowing.
Yeah, that. And we learn that, oh no, Diana, there's consequences for taking the easy way out of things. So remember that. So flash forward to 1984, and Diana Prince is at her Smithsonian gig and comes into possession of this magic stone. I'm not even going to go into what the thing looks like, Patty, you naughty girl. And apparently it's a magic stone that when you make a wish upon the stone, it comes true. It's like a little genie. No, I'm not doing it. Her coworker, Brenda, played by Kristen Wiig, is this mousy little Tri-Lambda graduate from the typical nerdy school of comic book villain, that type of deal. And she makes a wish upon the stone that, I want to be just like Diana because I want all the fame and money and good looks, and basically I want to be just like Diana, which happens. Funny how that works. When Diana finds out what this stone does, she either consciously or unconsciously, I'm not exactly sure, wishes that she could have Steve Trevor back. And she gets Steve Trevor back, but in a really screwed up way, because her neighbor apparently gets possessed by the spirit of Steve Trevor. What happened to him, we don't know. He's like walking along and Steve Trevor's going, no, stay down. Yeah, it's a little messed up. And her and Steve Trevor have, a little reunion. Gives her an excuse to whip out the invisible jet to make some jokes. He's kind of along as comedy relief, to be honest, and it's kind of insulting to be fair to the first movie's Steve Trevor, who, gave up everything to save the world, etc., etc. Now he's just, comedic sidekick, and I guess she realizes this at some point and takes back her wish. Just takes it back, and it gets undone. Okay, that's cool, I guess. But the thing is, there's this other guy. Oh, yeah, I forgot about him. Maxwell Lord. He's this oil magnate type guy who's having a failing business. I mean, the 80s was pretty crap for the oil industry. Let's just get to it. He wants to be famous and rich and everything else, just like everybody else, right? So he gets his hand on the stone through Brenda and basically wishes that he can I don't know what exactly it is he wishes for, but he manages to parlay this thing into this deal where other people get what they want, and then he's trading them something for that wish, and he gets all this power because everybody wants something for nothing. But his son is left there going, hey dad, what about me? And kind of the movie does the same thing. Hey movie, what about me? I'm over here. That was kind of a part, was just like, he didn't really treat that very well, I thought. Then there's Brenda, who turns into this Catwoman type of thing called Cheetah. I mean, if you watched the old Justice League of America Super Friends, that's what it was called, on Saturday morning, you knew about Cheetah. She was Wonder Woman's nemesis, right? That was a 1970s cartoon, and it was not a very good one. It really wasn't. She's just there to give an excuse to have a fight or two. I mean, and the whole golden armor thing is just kind of a plot device to set up a cameo at the end, to be honest. It didn't need to be there, except for that. I don't know. So anyway, Maxwell Lord's out there getting all this power, trading wishes for power, money, things, whatever. Diana finally convinces him, hey, you need to stop it. He's like, no, I'm not going to do it. So she manages to somehow convince the entire world, everybody, to take back their wishes like she did hers. So all the bad things that happened just get magically undone. So I'm wondering what the bit at the beginning about, oh no, Diana, there's consequences for taking the easy way out, except there's not. Maxwell Lord does all this stuff, messes up the entire world, and everything just gets undone. It's like Superman going around the earth backwards and rewinding Lois Lane in the ditch. I mean, what was the point then? Nobody really learned anything. Apparently they all remember this thing happening, but it's like, which then why does Bruce Wayne not remember that later on? I don't know. I think part of what they were trying to do here, I don't know if, Patty, if this is what you're trying to do, you're trying to make an homage to 1980s cheesy action comic book movies. You kind of got it right in that it didn't make a whole lot of sense. It was cheesy, over the top. I don't know. The whole thing seemed mechanical and, second album type of thing to me, that, it was like, oh, the first one was good. Hey, we got to do a second one. Let's just throw something out there and everybody will really like it because they like the first one. Yeah, I'm only giving this a 2.5 out of 5. Sorry, guys. I wanted to like it. I really did, but it just was one thing after another of, why is this happening? It just, I don't know. So 2.5 out of 5. Thanks for watching. Oh, hey, still here? Cool, because I forgot to say this. I mentioned earlier that there was a suit of armor that was basically in the movie to set up the cameo at the end. Now, I'm going to go ahead and spoil this for you guys who maybe haven't seen it. Watch the movie. There's always, Marvel movies are famous for the after credit scenes, and DC didn't want to get left out, I guess. So, yeah, we have an after credit scene with none other than Linda Carter, who played Wonder Woman back in the 1970s TV show. Now, on the one hand, okay, that's a pretty cool tribute and homage to the history of Wonder Woman in popular entertainment, whatever you want to call it. I thought it was pretty decent, cameo, but DC, just stop doing it, okay? This goes into the whole thing where DC saw what Marvel's doing and goes, why aren't we doing that? We need to try to do that. And they failed miserably to try to replicate what Marvel was doing. And it doesn't work, DC. Just do something different, do something original. I mean, you don't have a Stan Lee that you can stick in every movie and make it part of the brand, because then you're just copying that. And if you're gonna do stuff like this, the end credit scenes, the cameos now, it looks a little desperate, DC. And on the one hand, it was a nice tribute to Linda Carter and Wonder Woman of the 70s. On the other hand, do something new with them, DC. I mean, let's be honest. Yeah.